Orale! What's up, homies? Aw, man, I gotta tell you, the Republicans are sounding more and more like they want to tear Uncle Sam a new asshole. And by Republicans, I only mean the ones serving in office. Like House Representative Madison Cawthorn. This motherfucker went on ultra right-wing propaganda broadcasting news channel NewsMax and said that average American citizens could take down the federal government and used communist Viet Cong and how they gave America a black eye as an example.
This is Rebel 6, request jump stop. Test stop, over.
He said, "You're the first one to be shot." And that was quite an impression on me.
Type of injury is burning, shrapnel wound.
When one of the 122s blew up, you could put a Jeep in the hole and not see the top of it.
They will identify with smoke.
I honestly was scared for a year.
The area is insecure.
I counted the days until I could get out of there.
Yankee uniform. 144.
You never get your soul back.
You don't believe me? Here, I'll let you watch it yourself.
Let me tell you, the Second Amendment is not written for sporting. The Second Amendment is so that the tyrannical government ever wants to rise up, we can stop them. And if anybody ever wants to say, oh, well, you know what, citizens with a few small arms fire would never be able to stop the federal government. I absolutely disagree. Ask the Viet Cong how they handled the Marines and the Army in Vietnam.
Now, I don't make it a habit of calling people's disabilities out, but I think this motherfucker's car accident in 2014 made him fucktarded. In fact, during a deposition, he said that shit himself, and I quote, "You know, suffering from a brain injury after the accident, definitely I think it slowed my brain down a little bit, made me less intelligent, and the pain also made reading and studying very difficult." Yeah, he said it. Google it. It's actual recorded evidence. So I dare you to prove me wrong, haters. Anywho, back to the comedy. How the fuck do you have the balls to say that Americans would take down the United States that Vietnam veterans fought for the same way the Viet Cong defeated them? The cognitive dissonance is so deafening. You know, it's too bad mental gymnastics is not a sport in the Paralympics, because this motherfucker would earn more medals than Michael fucking Phelps. Here, I'll show you.
Why do you think the left is so afraid of human liberty and freedom that you stand for?
Oh, because it absolutely derides their power base. It destroys everything that they've built for so many of these past decades of trying to control people through fear, trying to control people by saying, hey, you're not smart enough to be able to make public policy on your own. Let us have all the power. Give all the power to the government so we can do it for you. Whereas I say the exact opposite.
How can you call Democrats socialist authoritarians and then compare your movement to the Viet Cong? Oh, I know how. You're a dumbass motherfucker who never graduated college because the best grade your ass could pull was a fucking D. Here's another great example of the same gold medal level mental gymnastics.
If we had more people in work boots making legislative decisions and we had DC white-collar lawyers making decisions, we'd be in a hell of a lot less debt and we'd be in a much better place as our country.
Really? White-collar lawyers need to go and add more blue-collar because the white-collar lawyers are ruining America? Bro, lawyers only make up 40% of the House. And how many of those motherfuckers are in your own party? Oh, let's not include those. They don't count. Man, fuck this puto. He needs to get his ass back to the civilian sector because he is too fucking stupid to be making decisions that not only impact his district, but also the rest of us. And as someone who used to serve in Uncle Sam's Navy, I can tell you that when only 3% of the American population owns half the privately owned guns in America, you have a very serious logistics problem. And all wars are won by logistics, fucker. You know, I can see why the United States Naval Academy rejected you. Alright, my legs are getting numb. Like and subscribe, homies, then check out another video. Or go listen to the Chino and Homeboy podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, homies. Peace.